This is the Steitz and Cole Show. Let it go. The dog with the middle.
Alright, what's up, guys? First episode, special guest Logan Cologne.
How we doing, guys?
Me and Cole are here. First thing we would like to talk about is Christian McCaffrey. What's your thoughts, Logan?
I'm going to pass out to Cole because, he's got a really broad stance on the situation.
With McCaffrey coming back for week 9, coming off, he's been hurt since week 2. So for everybody that's got him on fantasy, maybe if you have an extra running back that's decent, maybe play him in front of him because they might limit his touches with a very good running back in Davis behind him. So I'd just be aware of that.
I agree with that. But also at the same time, I feel like he might not come back fully for the rest of the season. I feel like the Panthers are gonna limit his time on the field so he doesn't get hurt again.
I don't think they'll do that because the Panthers
I
are in.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, the Panthers are in. The Panthers are 2-3 or 3-4. One of those. The Panthers are 3-4, I think. So they're kind of in contention for a playoff spot because their division's not too great. They have the Saints that are ahead of them, and they're at 4-2. So they're in contention for a playoff because they add an extra team into it. I think if they play McCaffrey and give him, if McCaffrey says he's ready to play fully, they should just give him all the touches because, they're kind of right there for a wild card spot.
Yeah, going off of what Cole said with their record, I don't think it'd be smart to limit his touches. With their record and how much time is left in the season, their chance at the playoffs, so.
Anything can really happen with this season.
They got the Bucks ahead of them too. So it's actually going to be hard for them to make the playoffs. They got the Bucks that look like legitimate Super Bowl contenders.
I mean, yeah.
And they're 5-2. They got the Saints at 4-2.
I
don't think it's going to happen, but they should still play them.
Anything can happen with this season. Who knows? But it's a shame he got hurt. And what would you guys like to add on about this?
I think that they should just play him. If he says he's back healthy to go, why not play him?
Exactly.
Yeah, next topic, NFC East. This is a big topic here. So, let's get right into it. NFC East, terrible division.
Maybe the worst of all time. Worst division ever.
Yeah, as a Cowboy fan, it's really tough to see, how much they've really plummeted over the last few weeks from first place to third.
Every team is fucking 2 games under 500.
It's insane. It's actually insane because a couple weeks ago, if you think about it, one of the teams they could have won and could have been the leading team in their division, but then also if they lost, they could have had the number 1 draft pick, which is insane.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win it though? That division. It's gonna be tough.
Right now I'm going either Washington or Eagles. That one of them are gonna win.
I think it's gonna be the Eagles. Cowboys have no shot. They're on their 3rd string quarterback. Offense isn't clicking. Coaching sucks. Defense is horrendous. Giants are out of it too. Daniel Jones fumbles and turns the ball over an extraordinary amount of times, and it's just not it. And Washington's Washington. They don't have any assets to the team. Eagles, Wentz is starting to look pretty good. Interceptions is a problem for Wentz, but he's starting to look good. He looked really good in their last 2 games. Even against the Ravens, he looked really good. And now he's got Fulgham to throw to, and I think they're going to win the division, the Eagles.
What do you have to add on, Logan?
I agree with everything Cole said. Just a shit show of a division, really. I mean, not much you could say about that.
No more faith in the Cowboys? Look.
What's that?
No faith in the Cowboys?
I don't know. I don't think there's a team you can really count out with how close they all are.
I think the Giants are done now. Giants are done.
I mean, I want to add on to what you were saying about Carson Wentz. He's a good quarterback. he does throw a lot of picks, and I feel like it's because they don't have the best wide receivers.
They got, yeah, but you can't, like...
I mean, Zach Ertz is an amazing tight end.
He's hurt, though, now. He's out now.
Yes, he's hurt.
They got Deshaun Jackson. I think he's hurt. They got the rookie Rigor that they picked up. They got Fulgham, who's a rookie that's really showing out.
But it's not...
I think Jeffrey's hurt, though. But Goodwin, they picked up Goodwin.
But those wide receivers aren't amazing. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you don't need amazing receivers. As long as you got something, he should be able to win that division with those receivers easy.
I mean, if I were the Eagles...
fucking sucks.
If I were the Eagles, I would definitely try to pick up wide receiver second round for the draft, this upcoming draft.
Yeah, I mean, with this division, though, this year, with Fulgham and all that, the Eagles got enough. Eagles got enough to win. Logan, you agree with the Eagles?
Yeah, I agree 100%, you know.
Yeah.
It's really a tough division. It's a shame that they're going through that, but it happens. They just need a better team, better players, better coaching.
And I thought the Giants had a chance this year because I thought Daniel Jones was really going to have a breakout year, but he just can't. Him and Saquon. Yeah, but Daniel Jones just can't. He can't protect the ball. I mean, he has 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and who knows how many fumbles. I mean, it's just ridiculous. He turns the ball over so much.
It's insane. It's really insane.
Anyway, Khabib this weekend.
Khabib, big win.
Khabib, it's amazing.
Went out in style.
Put the gloves down as soon as he got the KO.
Once you go to the ground with that guy, it's over. You cannot beat that guy in the ground. Best grappler of all time. I'll give that to him. Best grappler, and he deserves to be on the number 1 pound for pound rankings.
And seeing that ending, but how he reacted, with his father's death, and that really reminded me of that NJ scene from The Last Dance.
Yeah.
After the 96 championship.
When he won for his father.
In the locker room, yep.
But here's the real question. Is he the GOAT? I say he's not.
What do you think? Well, Logan's a big Khabib fan.
I'm a big fan of the guy. But I think he's too young to be in the GOAT conversation. And that's why I think this retirement is controversial.
In my opinion, I think he's going to go back. I think it's just emotions running high right now, and I think he'll be back. He's too young, and he has so much ahead of him. And
yeah, I agree.
But if he were to retire right now, John Jones is the all-time greatest UFC fighter ever, and John Jones is only 33. Let me tell you, Khabib he got his belt. Khabib defended that belt 4 times. Want to know how many times John Jones defended that belt? He's defended it 15 times. And he's still going. John Jones is still going. He's only 33. Who knows how much time he's got left? And people say, the drug tests failed, lots of drug tests. But I get the drug tests and everything, but I just think you shouldn't downplay his legacy on that, his fighting, because it doesn't really have anything to do with his fighting, and I think he's still the greatest ever. What do you think, Lo?
I really agree.
Also, that one John Jones loss was a disqualification. And it was like a stupid disqualification, too. And but the one thing that they say about John Jones is he's been winning a lot of fights with decisions. But they say Khabib has lost like 1 round ever. Just destroys people.
I find it ironic that you see all these guys, talking at Khabib after he retires. Where were these guys during his career?
Yeah.
Nowhere to be seen.
Agreed. But I just think John Jones has it.
Well, I think the UFC, it's all about the talk. It's all about if you can back up your talking to other opponents.
Khabib was never a big talker, though. Jones is.
Yeah,
Khabib's a big action guy.
Yeah.
But same with McGregor. McGregor loves talking.
Yeah, but he got shit on by Khabib.
Yeah, but here's the thing now. UFC, you talk all this stuff, and then it's all about if you can back that up. And Khabib never really talked, but you can tell when he was up at the podium, he just had the killing in his eyes. He wanted to kill his opponent, and he really showed that with all of his fights, I think, and especially this last one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like. I think he could be the GOAT if he just fights more because he's so young. But
I agree. I think he's on pace to be the GOAT,
but he hasn't done enough.
But here's the thing: at the end of his fight, when he announced his retirement, he said that he talked to his mother, and his mother said that she doesn't want him fighting without his father.
I agree with that.
In his life. And I agree with that, with what his mother said, but he can always still fight. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. And the fact that he listened to his mom is a great thing, but I still feel like he shouldn't have retired so young.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we went through Christian McCaffrey, NFC East, and Khabib in the UFC. Now it's time to go into the MLB. I'm not a big MLB guy, but Logan and Cole are.
Yeah, these Dodgers 1-6 last night. Good, well played series between both teams. I think that the Rays could still be playing tonight if it wasn't for Kevin Cash, the manager.
Yeah, I agree with Cole. Cash really messed up that whole situation, and it's crazy to see.
He pulled Snell after giving up 2 hits and no runs scored. 2 hits for Snell. He was pitching like an animal. He threw 70 fucking
That's
pitches.
absurd to me. I mean, I see
70 pitches.
I see his thinking with that, with his
He has a
faith
great
in the
bullpen.
bullpen. But you got a guy pitching that well through 6?
6, yeah. Giving up no runs.
No runs.
70 pitches.
70.
And I think that the Rays could be playing tonight for Game 7 if it wasn't for him.
I agree.
You gotta ride your horse there and just let him go.
But really well-deserved win for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And Kershaw, finally getting that ring.
Finally. He was
so I think he's really secured that
Hall of Fame
status. Yep.
Maybe one of the greatest pitchers ever. But I don't know. His resume in the playoffs was horrible. And then all of a sudden he comes out here and pitches like a beast. I don't know what got into him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just it's crazy.
And what do you think about
Usually he's not really productive in the playoffs as he would be in the regular season.
Yeah, he went 21-6 with the 1.6 ERA in a regular season year. That's ridiculous. And then usually in the playoffs he just doesn't bring his stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What about Turner testing positive for COVID during the game?
Turner testing positive,
And then he still went out. He still went out onto the field and celebrated with his teammates after he knew they tested positive.
Yeah, that's really something.
I think it's Manfred's fault. That guy's an idiot.
Manfred, not a big fan of the guy,
He probably knew about Turner playing, just let him play, and then he let him celebrate on the field, and then he starts talking like he's a idiot.
I agree.
Starts talking like he's a idiot on the podium.
Exactly.
Just starts talking like
all right, well, this is that's it for today. It was a great first episode. Great first guest, Logan Cologne. Clap it up for him.
Thank you, guys.
We'll post another video next week. See you guys later.